Hello, everybody. Welcome to this session. Today, we're going to talk about the future. Today, we're here to speak about current cases of autonomy. You know that autonomy is one of the trends worldwide, and we always think about autonomy like if it was like a futuristic thing, but the reality is that is already here, and there are actual use cases of this technology. Today, I'm here with Jorge Munoz, CMO of Autonomous Systems, and with Lorena Senador-Gomez, Sales and Business Development Director at Telefonica Engineering Security. Sorry. So we will start talking about with Jorge. Jorge, can you please explain us what is exactly no? And why is your technology useful?
Sure, definitely. Thank you very much, Marta. Thank you, everyone at Telefonica, for inviting us to come here and give you an understanding of our platform and our technology. I'm Jorge Munoz. I'm the Business and Marketing Director of Unmanned Life, or UL. And we're here to talk about how we are unlocking the full potential of autonomous robotics in enterprise. But first, I would like to give you a brief introduction to our vision, because our vision is to be or to become the go-to software platform for autonomous orchestrations of robotics. And keep in mind this word, orchestration, because it's very important, and you will see why later on. The challenge, let's talk about the challenge. On the challenge, you're going to see here some numbers, very important numbers also, right? 17 million commercial drones are expected by 2025, according to GSMA. 4 million commercial robots are expecting also to be deployed in Europe only by 2025. And what is the problem of having millions of robots working together? The fragmentations of the systems, right? So many hardware providers working together. So what is the issue there? That if you have different robots working together, you cannot control all of them because they're controlled by different systems. We have created one solution. Our solution is one platform with multiple cutting-edge capabilities to deploy and control fleets of autonomous robots. Let me give you also a brief introduction to the capabilities of such a platform. The first capability is just on top, and we are an AI-enabled open platform that is agnostic. That means that we can work with any type of robots. We mix them and we convert them into a workforce, a fleet of drones or robots, right? How we do this? We collect the data and we fusion the data in these central brains that you see in the middle. We also centralize all the operations in one management interface. We are highly interoperable across networks, and thanks to our partners Telefonica, we can work with different networks, 5G, 4G, you will see later. And last but not least, we are open to integrate with business information systems and other platforms. So, in a glance, we have three pillars in Unmanned Life. What is Unmanned Life? Unmanned Life is flexible, Unmanned Life is interoperable, and Unmanned Life is open. Here you will see the layer on interoperability of our platform. What does interoperability mean? That means that we can work with any type of hardware, we can deploy it in any type of networks available at the market, we can do operations indoors, outdoors, or hybrids, and very important, the deployment models. We can work on the cloud, premises, edge, or even a hybrid. Also, we're open to integrate, as I said, and when we talk about drones, it's very important that such a platform that is controlling the drones is integrated to UTMs and ATM, unmanned traffic management systems and air traffic management systems. And to finalize, we have a very strong partnership model. As you can see, we're working not only in Europe, but also in the Middle East and in America. We've been accelerated by Wayra. And also we have the support from the European Union and the UK governments.
Okay, very interesting what you're doing. And you were talking about these partnerships, no? How did you meet Telefonica and how it's been the relationship in these days? How are you working together?
Definitely. So we met Telefonica at the beginning thanks to Wayra. In parallel, we met Wayra UK and Wayra Barcelona. We were the winners of Start for Big, a competition that was led by Wayra, Telefonica, and other giants of the region. And since then, thanks to Wayra, we have been introduced to literally every single business unit at Telefonica, and I'm not only speaking about Telefonica Spain, also Telefonica UK, Germany, and Latin. So And out of all these business units, we have a very strong bond relation with TESS, Telefonica Engineering, Security Engineering. Basically, they are like the biggest supporters that we have so far.
Great, great. And how come Telefonica decides to bet on this kind of technology? What did you see in this company?
Well, thank you very much for the introduction. As Telefonica, we have been working for a long time in order to strengthen our value proposition in the drones world, in order to face risks as today's society. So that is why we have joined, on the one hand, the highest quality standards in technological innovation, that is the strategic pillar in our growth and leadership, and on the other hand, the largest 5th-generation mobile network that is the key within a world with connected drones and remote operations. So we have joined those two ingredients in order to obtain the best autonomous drone management platform, in order to allow us to continue helping not only in the digitalization of large companies, but also to ensure and guarantee the safety and security of our most precious asset, people. Unmanned Life is completely aligned with Telefonica's strategy, that is innovation, communications, and integration.
Very interesting. And can you explain us a little bit some use cases of this technology? What are you working on right now?
Yeah, so the possibilities offered in the use of drones are enormous. Thanks to the European regulatory framework for the current and the future use of this technology, countless opportunities have arisen in which we are working on. From critical infrastructures protection, logistics, defense and border control, but the most important thing in this technology are the benefits you can obtain by using it. In the first hand, from the labor prevention risk point of view, the fact that this technology will allow us to carry out operations without putting people's life at risk, such as maintenance, supervision of power lines of energetic infrastructures, is a great advance. The use of this technology also allows us to be more agile and efficient by shortening time responses. So that means operations efficiency and cost savings. And the use of this technology also in the security world is also immense. So imagine you will be able to do a surveillance round remotely in order to be safer, in order to reduce your time responses, in order also to be more respectful with the environment. So the present and the future of this technology will allow us to carry out operations in remote areas automatically from anywhere in the world. Also, those systems include navigation sensors, guidance systems, artificial vision intelligence in order to help us in the flight process. So those devices will help us to carry out operations in areas with difficult access in order to optimize human resources and means that would be necessary otherwise, like search and rescue operations, crowding control, fire detection. So lots of
a world of opportunities. Incredibly. And how is it for a startup, no? Because you're still a small company. How is it to work with a big corporation like Telefonica, and which value is adding to you and your team?
Sure, definitely. I will be happy to share our experience with Telefonica. And again, as you can tell, we always like to present everything in 3 pillars. So these are the pillars of our relation with Telefonica. First of all, working with Telefonica gives us access to a large client portfolio. Today, Lorena and I, we were talking about almost 27,000 clients only in Spain. So you can imagine how big is the access to client there. Also, a product market fit, right? So our product is being tested in different areas, and we can know where it works and where there is a bigger demand. And last but not least is access to resources. And when I'm saying resources, it's financial resources, human resources, and infrastructure resources. And this is pretty much aligned with our overall partnership with telcos, not only with Telefonica. Working with a telco gives you credibility, right, when you go and talk to a client, gives you the expertise that they have already years and years of expertise in the field. They give you connectivity. Here we're talking about different type of 5G, 4G, even edge computing. And last but not least, cyber security. And this is also a key point in our partnership with Telefonica. At the same time, We as Unmanned Life, we're giving agility, right? Because we're a young company, we can work fast. We give also the know-how. We know we got the expertise on autonomous deployments. We also can give the disruption innovation that we're creating. And last but not least, again, we are creating new revenue streams. Together, if we unify these points and our points, we are able to deliver autonomous robotic solutions for a large group of clients.
Very interesting. And I've heard you've developed a joint product, right? It's something called TESS. Can you please explain us a little bit more what is it exactly?
So, well, I'm going to show you first a video. So, video in. So that is Telefonica Unmanned Security Services. TESS is today. TESS is a set of services based on security and related to aeronautical technological innovation. It consists of the implementation of a centralized and scalable platform that will allow you to fly drones remotely, both predefined flights and flights on demand beyond line of sight and beyond also line of radio range. So Telefonica Unmanned Security Services, it's the union of, as we have seen in the video, it does not work. I don't know why. Yeah.
There you go.
So aeronautical technological innovation, autonomous fleet management, 5G edge communications, and global remote operations. That is TESS, the union, the intersection. And to close up, what I would like to talk about a little bit about what Telefonica Unmanned Security Services ecosystem consists of. On the one hand, we have the anti-drone solutions, so the solutions that will help us to identify and neutralize drones that are not allowed to enter in a specific area that could put people's life and facilities integrity at risk. And on the other hand, we have the brain of the system, the platform, whose objective is to come benefits, to give some benefits to the society. From a command and control center, both fixed and mobile, operated by vigilants or operators who must be duly certified as pilots, we will be able to fly drones remotely, both with a programmed scenario by delimiting a specific area on a map, and to fly a drone on demand in Madrid, for example, from Barcelona. So we have the technology, we have the partner, we have the network, we have the people. Let's start.
Wow, amazing, amazing. No, we clearly see that the future is today. No, our last question, no, I would like to ask you about what about tomorrow? No, what are your plans to continue developing this partnership? Can you share? Maybe you can start, Jorge, explaining us what you plan for the next future.
Well, as Lorena just said, let's start. We have a lot of things planned already, but let's talk a bit about the vision that we have on the autonomous mobility sector, right? That's why we're here. So again, 3 points. The first one is sustainability. It's very important. To achieve the goals of sustainability, we need autonomous mobility. That brings me to the second point, that is cooperation. We cannot win alone. The future is going to be built in cooperation. And that brings me to the third one, that is because we are creating these ecosystems with different players, we will need one platform, right, that orchestrates, and it's orchestration. So sustainability, cooperation and orchestration is the future.
Great. You want to share a
I
last
totally
conclusion?
agree what Jorge has said, so I say the same sentence. So let's start with our Telefonica Unmanned Security Services. So thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you very
on our
much,
side.
and
Thank you, Marta.
you'll be hearing about this cooperation much more, I'm sure.
For sure,
Thank
we're
you very
working
much
on it.
for your attendance.